Right. So you were asking me like what I enjoy most.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm basically enjoying, the advocacy, advocating for, people, individuals' rights, my clients' rights, and getting the resolution for them, and just seeing the relief on the client's face after you get, the resolution or the problem resolved for them, basically, and breaking down, in terms of what the law is and why, things was the way it is, and then basically using the law also to help them, the person, basically resolve whatever problem that they have.
So what typical day at work like for you?
Typical day, right now I really practice labor and employment law. So typical day is, my job is it's really stressful. Because I do a lot of all the contract negotiations for the largest school district in New Jersey. I deal with all the unions. I also handle a lot of employer relations. I do all the employee relations. So I handle all the grievances, all the complaints from employees. I also do mediation, and I also make sure that the rules of the state and the district and the rules of policy and procedures are followed. I also handle any kind of disciplinary actions, and then I also handle any arbitrations. Arbitration is basically if the grievance is if the employee will bring a complaint. And if basically they're not happy with the resolution, or they're not happy with...
I think it's similar to the mediation or something like that.
Yeah. Then you'll go to arbitration. Then basically, so it's like a little hearing with an arbitrator, right? So I do that. It's kind of like a little, mini litigation, because you have a hearing, you have witnesses, etc. So I handle all of that. So my day is, and there's so many unique issues in, the environment. So... you have employee relations, you have employee matters, you have also legal matters, then you have policy matters, and you have just day-to-day issues that may come up that you need to basically get involved and resolve. So my day doesn't look the same from one to the next, basically.
Wow.
But it's very challenging, but it's rewarding.
What advice would you give to a paralegal student?
In terms of pursuing the paralegal studies? I think you have to be someone who, you have to hone in on your writing skills, and your research skills. Yeah. That's paralegal. If you're going to work in a law firm, most likely you're going to do a lot of research, and also you're going to do writing also, whatever you're writing, whoever you're helping, you're probably going to do some drafting for them, even if it's just simple letters, or maybe a motion. Do you know what motions are? Okay, motion is basically when one party decides, there's some kind of case going on, and one party wants to go to court to ask the court to do something, and so you make a motion to the court. But you back it up with briefs, and when so you may be asked to, depending on if you're working in a law firm or whatever, to do some research on an issue. So I think as a paralegal, you got to make sure that you're really honing on your communication skills, and your writing, and your analytical skills too, and pay attention to detail.
Okay, that's nice.
So you're studying to be a paralegal?
Well, no, not really. My major is child psychology. I don't know why I picked that class. Okay. I guess I didn't have anything else to do. But I'm taking 5 courses. I'm taking 5.
Other class, with the, law, because with law, the background in law, paralegal studies, it's, you can do a whole lot of, things with that. You don't have to just go into, that area of law. Yeah. It just, because with law, you do a lot of reading, a lot of writing, a lot of analysis, critical thinking. So it's good, so taking this class is good.
That was my first major, but then I have changed. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank God I'm done.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck.